Hey guys, this is NHSDL06. Hello and welcome back to part 107 of Let's Play Fire Emblem. We are going to wrap up 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 rooms in this episode. Room here is staffed and headed up by Brendan with the Basilicos, the strongest axe and I think the strongest non-magic weapon in the game. He also has the strongest attack with 51 of any Uber character, I guess I should say. I mean, these guys are all pretty much in that realm. I'm going to start off by using Canis. We're going to move him up here, have Nils refresh him, which still, in my opinion, is weird. But he is a spoony bard after all, so what more can you ask for? He's about as bad as Edward. So I'm going to go ahead and... yeah, I'm going to leave his off. I'm going to turn the rest of these guys on. That's awkward. Turn the rest of their animations on, because I really don't want to see Nils going and prancing around. That's inappropriate for the children. Let's go ahead and use Fenrir, which is the A-level dark magic, which, if I may be mistaken, but I believe it has to do with like some boat in Norse mythology, like a boat of nails? That's probably wrong, but I don't know. I'm not exactly sure myself. I like Norse mythology, but I don't know a lot about it. Okay. Gonna have Heath drop off Lynn, who's actually been moderately helpful, which is weird. And I'm gonna move up all of these characters who are just kind of chilling after the defeat of Uhai, and I'm gonna move them back up to the top. Rebecca is gonna be key here in this finale. She's a great unit. So my recommendation with these guys is that you don't go after them, you let them come to you. So do that. Let's see. It's always a good idea to try to attack from a distance if you can. That never hurts. Because he can do a lot of damage. So attacking from a distance is probably going to be your best option. Like Lynn, who is moderately useful for once. I really like the unit coloring here, though. It's pretty neat. Alright, so Brendan is obviously the father of Lloyd and Linus, if you remember. I think, right? Yeah, I think so. My memory does not aid me in this moment of need. Let's see how much Hector can do with the Armads. Okay, almost. Gonna move Athos out of the way, not gonna use him. I'm trying not to use Athos as much as possible because he is kind of a cheap unit. Gonna use Urk, oddly enough. Wish this was actually Nino, because Urk's okay, but if this is Nino, the magic would probably be almost maxed by that point. Alright, and Hector, axe-to-axe battle with the Armads. I like the sound it makes, the... But I'm not going to actually give the Basilicos to Hector, because I'm going to spread the love around with Bartram. I'm trying to use all the special weapons at least once. Not to say that Basilicos wouldn't be appropriate for Hector, it totally would, but he doesn't really need it. So I'm actually going to give that one to Bartray, and then on the next turn, he can wreak some havoc. But for now, we have to get rid of this last warrior. Let's see. I could probably do some pretty decent damage with Rebecca here. Oh yeah. The Rien Fletch. Which means, I don't know what flesh means in French, I forget. It has something to do with arrows or wind or something, I think. Galnoir will know better. But Rien means nothing, so I'm not really sure. I should look that up. It's kind of interesting. And that's it for this turn. We'll let the enemy come out and then we'll mess him up. Gonna have Basilicos braving Bartray. Oh wow. This is Darren, the Marquess of Laos. He's got the Rex Hasta, which is the strongest of the spears, lances. I couldn't think there for a second, that was weird. But obviously you gotta weaken him up a little bit, which we'll be doing with Urk. He can do 34 damage with a double attacked L-Fire, which works quite well. Leaves us with 28 hit points left. And then the Basilicos. Or was it still not enough? Alright, so let's refresh Urk and have him use a Thimble Veeder. And then we'll let you guys see Thimble Veeder. It's the only ice type magic in the game of the Anima magics. And then we'll get to see the Basilicos in action. I kind of wish they would have given like special animations to these things, but they don't actually do that. Kind of a poop party right there, but I mean, it's still cool to get to use these weapons. They're basically overpowered silver weapons, to be honest. That's the best way that I can describe them. Because they're not, I mean, they're good, but they're nothing but a souped up silver weapon. Nope, not the Delphi Shield. That's not what I meant to give him. Let's train him for the Iron Blade. Alright. We'll let these guys come out, and then we'll wait for Kenneth and Nameless Druid. And we'll get started here. Oh, brave one, eh? This is Ursula. She was from the chapter we had to protect Zephiel. She has Excalibur, which is a very, 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 very powerful Anima magic. The strongest one in the game. Alright, so Bartra's going to take on this Nameless General here with the Basilicos. And he will most certainly finish him off in winged, shouldered fashion. Alright. And the final room that opens up. Oh, sorry, there's one more person that we didn't get to see. This is Jeremy from one of the Four-Fanged Offense chapters, where with all the snow and the whatnot. Kenneth was the boss of the other one that we didn't actually get to see. Jeremy was the one that we got. This is Lloyd with the Regal Blade. He's the one that we're scared of right now. And there's Linus. Both incredibly powerful, and they have ace supports, so they're just absolutely incredible characters. I just can't fathom why they would... they just made them way too powerful. Alright, so let's use the Rex Hasta on Ursula here and get Excalibur. I just kind of wish these, like, they would just... And this chapter's cool where you have to battle everybody again, but I just wish that they would have put more into it, like, story-wise. Like, have the characters, like, you free them from being morphs, or I don't know. Something different. But who knows, I'm just talking out of my butt. So we're going to get rid of the Silver Lance. We're going to give the Excalibur to Urk. And have him use that upon it being time, which is now. Oh yeah, we'll do that in a moment. First, I'm going to heal Lyn with Priscilla. Use the Recover Stave here. Speed this up, no need to see all that. And we'll use Lyn's bow to chip away at Jeremy here. He is an assassin, much like Jafar, but not quite as cool as Jafar. And she gets a critical hit, which leaves him with 3 HP, which is hyper appropriate because Urk is going to finish him off with Excalibur, which is a wind type magic, the only wind type magic, much like Thimble Veeder being the only ice type Anima magic. Excalibur is actually borrowed from a wind attack that we're going to see in another Fire Emblem eventually. Alright, Urk gets a level up, cool. And these guys, stay away from them. It's probably the best advice I can give you. Alright, so we have Kenneth and Nameless Druid, who I'm going to draw out with Athos using Aureola, because it's the strongest light magic that I can get. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I think Luce might be slightly stronger than Aureola, but I want to show you both of his attacks. Oh, he gets a critical. It's kind of useful. This is pretty cool. Probably one of the coolest light magic attacks. It's like a big ball of light. Oh, he didn't get a critical. I thought he did. Or did he? I don't know. Maybe I just can't count. And here is Gespenst, which is the strongest non-physical weapon attack in the game. And he's going to finish this guy off in one hit. That's incredible. Alright. And unfortunately, since Athos is maxed level, you won't get anything from these. Alright, I'm going to trade Athos for Spence. I'll trade him a Vulnerary and see if... Yeah, Canis can definitely finish off Kenneth here. Spence is a really cool attack. So you've seen Luce, you've seen Aureola, and you've seen Gespenst. Just need to get 4 Blaze out there, which is Athos' actual attack. It's the Infernal Flame, which is the magic that was special to him, I guess you could say. Let's get rid of this. Alright, and so we've got a bunch of sword users, so we gotta be careful here. The one that we're gonna be most careful with here, obviously, is Lloyd, because he has a 40% critical hit rate, which, in my opinion, is too high. So... Let's use the Reinfletch. Yeah! Rebecca's pretty clutch. Maybe Athos for a little bit. We'll work things out. I don't want to jump ahead of myself. He's just so strong that he will literally just absolutely kill you. There's no point in just going out there willy-nilly. You just gotta be careful with who you choose because of how strong he is. Yeah, see, even Elwood with the Durandal just gets completely raped. I'm not even sure Heath with the Rex Hasta is going to be able to survive. Oh, I will, but... Ugh. Alright, Athos it is. Since we haven't used 4 Blaze yet, we'll use 4 Blaze. Just for funsies. This is Athos' special fire attack. Only he's a lot easier. He kind of reminds me of Gandalf from The Lord of the Rings. Alright. And a Rex Hasta from Heath. Goodbye, Lloyd. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. That's right, son. And I'm going to try to kill off Linus in the same turn. Do I have any S sword users besides Elwood? Not sure if I do. Oh, Lynn. Totally appropriate to give Lynn the Regal Blade, which is absolutely huge. Like, her constitution is 8. The Regal Blade has a weight of... Oh, it's only 9. Wow. I thought it was way higher. That's great. That is hilarious. Alright. So, he can do a pretty fair amount, but we can do more because we have better weapons than just a Brave Sword. Kind of sucks that they only gave special weapons to a few of the bosses. I kind of wish they would have given it to all of them. Like Jeremy and Linus, it's kind of like a kick to the balls a little bit because they don't really get the pleasure of using all these special, super neat weapons. Let's see. Can Elwood? Yeah. He can do 2 damage, which is entirely not useful. Let's see what Elwood can do with the Durandal. 4 times? Ew. Well, I'm gonna have him use the Brave Lance here. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit so I can get all of this in. Alright, and then I'll use this, which is a cool weapon. It's the Fortify Stave, which actually heals everybody. I'm gonna give this turn up. Oh, I missed. And then I'm gonna use one last time the Brave Lance. Oh, Kent, you missed. Then how about a Basilicos from Bartray for the win. Sorry for speeding all this up, but I just want to get this all in. And the final room opens up, and we'll find out who that is next time. Thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye-bye.